New at 6, an arrest that is raising public concern. Hello, I'm John White.
And I'm Karen Devine. A man charged with impersonating a police officer this week. News Channel 3 is searching for answers and how you can identify a police officer or someone acting as one.
News Channel 3's Tori is watching out for you and is live along Interstate 10 with important information to protect yourself if those sirens go on behind you. Tori.
By now, we've probably seen those viral pictures of the man who was impersonating a cop up in Hemet. Now, the getup looked pretty real, of course, but it was fake, although the charges that he's now facing very much real. And his outfit was so convincing, it's got people wondering if they saw him in real life, whether they would be able to tell the difference between him and a real police officer. That's why I went to the Palm Springs Police Department to ask them questions myself on how you can spot the difference between a real uniform and a fake one, and also what you should do if you think you're being pulled over by an impersonator. A fake cop committing real crimes. On Monday, the Hemet Police Department arrested this man for impersonating law enforcement officers. The man, dressed head to toe in tactical gear, resembled a Riverside County Sheriff's deputy. Even the man's ride, a Honda motorcycle, was covered in decals and lights. He was also carrying a Glock-style pistol. The incident now causing worry and mistrust among the public.
This erodes public trust for the community. We definitely want to be able to do our job safely, and we want people to understand that they will be safe when they're getting pulled over by us.
Now, both the Hemet Police Department and Palm Springs PD are warning people to look out for phonies.
You know, a lot of times when we see these individuals that are impersonating, they have the uniform, but what they lack is the proper badge, proper patches for the agency that they're trying to impersonate.
There are several signs you can look out for to spot a fake cop, from suspicious non-metal badges and patches on their uniform.
By looking at my badge, you could see that it says Palm Springs Police Department on it. In the same respect with the patch as well. A lot of times what you see is kind of like public safety or some other thing that alludes that they're doing law enforcement type work, but doesn't actually have the police department. They'll have the rank of the individual that's doing the stop. They'll have a badge number.
To incorrect markings and illegal light patterns on their vehicles.
You're typically going to see CAL-exempt plates. All our decals are reflective. You typically see a unit number. Depending on the agency, the design might be a little different. Even though you see the flashing red and white on one side, the flashing white and blue, you got the steady red right there. And that's one of the requirements by the vehicle code, that you need to have a steady red if you're going to initiate a traffic stop.
And if you aren't sure whether you're getting pulled over by a real officer, you can always call 911 for help.
You're likely going to get dispatch here in the city. So with that, I mean, they're going to have firsthand info on what our officers are doing and who they're trying to contact. So they would be able to provide that information. But the other thing that drivers want to do is slow down. That's an indication to the individual that's trying to initiate the stop that, hey, you know, I acknowledge you back there. And the other thing, turn on your hazards. That's another indication, like, hey, I'm yielding, I got the hazards on, but try to find a well-lit area that possibly has other bystanders or people in the area.
By the way, I was also told by the Palm Springs Police Department, if you do recognize you are being pulled over by a phony, just roll up your window and drive away. Also, call 911 to report that as well. The Hemet Police Department is still investigating the man and the incident surrounding the impersonation. So if you do have any information on that, you are asked to contact Hemet Police. Live in here along the I-10 freeway and at Bob Hope Drive, I'm Tori King with News Channel 3.